You can have an entire vanity filled to the brim with fancy, expensive skincare products, but if they're not tailored to your skin type, they might not do you any good. The best way to build a daily skincare routine for your skin type, of course, is to start by identifying which end of the spectrum you're on, says Dr. Christina Collins, a double-board certified dermatologist in Austin, Texas. Ask yourself if you tend to look shiny or dewy throughout the day, or if your skin is more likely to get dry and flaky, she says. Noting that those with oily skin may struggle with acne or blackheads, while those with drier skin will likely feel tight after washing it. If some areas feel dry while others, like the T-zone, are oily, you're dealing with combination skin. Meanwhile, those with sensitive skin often get red, irritated, or itchy upon contact with anything from a new product to the wrong washcloth. Lastly, if most of your concerns surround fine lines, deep wrinkles, age spots, or dullness, you can categorize your skin as aging, which it's supposed to do. The good news is that determining your skin type isn't particularly difficult, but it can change over time, says Dr. Corey L. Hartman, founder of Skin Wellness Dermatology in Birmingham, Alabama. He says the most common cause of that change is hormonal fluctuations in the body. There can be short-term changes, like people who menstruate may find that their skin is oilier in the week leading up to their period, as well as long-term changes. As most people age, our skin becomes drier and less oily as sebum production naturally slows down. One thing every derm we spoke to agrees on: everyone, regardless of skin type, should be wearing sunscreen with at least broad-spectrum SPF 30 or above, and the kind in your makeup doesn't count. We spoke to the experts to find out the best way to build your skincare routine based on your skin type. Find their answers, as well as their favorite products, ahead. Skincare routine for oily skin. Patients with oily skin have an overproduction of oil glands that create sebum, says Hartman. Noting that those with oily and acne-prone skin often think that they can't use an oil or shouldn't use a moisturizer consistently, as they fear that doing so will make their skin more oily. Still, he, along with every other derm we spoke to, recommends a daily moisturizer to minimize sebum overproduction, which can happen if you try to strip your complexion of what it needs. Contrary to what many people think, oily skin also requires moisturizer, just as dry skin does, says Collins, who recommends moisturizers and serums with hyaluronic acid, a powerhouse skincare ingredient that penetrates the skin easily due to its extremely small molecular size. Once inside the skin, it helps draw water in and serves as a great hydrator for both dry and oily skin. Dr. Joshua Ziegner, Associate Professor of Dermatology and the Director of Cosmetic and Clinical Research in Dermatology at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, agrees and also recommends looking for a cleanser or lotion with salicylic acid. He calls it a go-to ingredient for people who are oily. It's a beta-hydroxy acid that removes excess oil and dead cells from the surface of the skin.